я просто дочь, а он просто папа, которого мы все очень-очень любили, и нам его просто не хватает. Но я его чувствую везде, рядом со мной, потому что когда я стала готовить эту выставку, готовиться к ней, я чувствовала, что где бы я ни остановилась, и мне нужен ответ на вопрос или как же принять какое-то решение, оно приходило ко мне очень быстро. И я поняла, что он просто где-то рядом. И он меня толкает, и он меня направляет, и он меня подсказывает. И я очень-очень, папуля, по тебе скучаю. Нам, конечно, не хватает тебя, но мы тебя очень-очень любим.
Hi, my name is Milton, and I would just like to say, going around and having the opportunity to view these paintings close up and to have a chance to look at the brush stroke. Basically, after the professional artist had explained a few things, it's a second insight into the pictures and paintings. They're very good. They're deep. As the professional artist was indicating, there's a lot of emotion, and when you take the opportunity to take a second look, it actually draws you into the feeling that he was having and the love that he had for the people that he was painting. Thank you.
I'm a very good friend of Kea, and I was very honored to meet Kea's father, and it's beautiful. The paintings are absolutely outstanding, and as I said, I met him, and it's amazing. It's an amazing man. I'm very touched that I can see his work over here.
The colors, the feelings are very intense. It is so powerful. It is so expressive. He must have had lots of feelings inside, and they are all in his drawings. Each picture takes you to its own world through the eyes, through the expressions. So I didn't expect this much feelings tonight. So I really admire this wonderful art.
This is an amazing exhibition. I'm really impressed with all the artwork that we've seen. It's plenty of art. Can't imagine that one person did all this art and kept it for himself. It's really amazing.
I met Mr. Vanovova a year ago. He was a wonderful person. Really, whatever I have seen in this place, amazing, fantastic. So that's why I like every single portrait on the walls. It's very, very means a lot to us. Thank you.
Well, I was so lucky. I met this guy before. Thanks, Cake, his daughter. He brought us lots of memories back. And I've seen all those paintings maybe 2-3 years ago. It's just wonderful. Thank you.
It's an honor to be here tonight, part of this legacy, and all the best to Kea. Thank you.
Also, it's wonderful to be here tonight, and just looking at these beautiful pictures is incredible. It's a great evening, and congratulations to Kea.
Mən çox gözəldir, çox sevdim bu nəqqaşlərim, paintinglərim bunun. Bilirəm ki, ürəkdən işləyibdi, ürəkdən bir şeylər çəkibdi. Çox gözəl idi, çox enjoy elədim, çox ləzzət apardım. Sağ olasın.
Безусловно, это большой художник, большой мастер. И я могу сказать, что его портреты и его натюрморты и пейзажи, это, конечно, вклад в современное искусство.
Красота обожествляет мир. И я сейчас присутствую на такой выставке, которая дает вдохновение жить, трудиться и творить.
Мне посчастливилось встретить дядю Durdy 2 года назад. Это был необыкновенный человек. И сегодня вот я пришла на эту выставку, и я смотрю на эти картины, у меня просто захватывает дух. В каждой картине чувствуется его какая-то огромнейшая любовь ко всему, что его окружало. Любовь к своей стране, любовь к людям, даже людей, которых он не знал, любовь к природе и особенно к своей семье. Я вижу в каждой картине вот «Я тебя люблю», фрукты. Просто это был человек с огромной, я не знаю, любовью ко всему, что его окружало.
Это замечательная выставка большого мастера, очень большого художника. На ней представлены работы, наверное, нескольких этапов его творчества, и все они прекрасные, и прекрасные разные жанры, и прекрасные различные портреты, пейзажи. Собственно, нравится практически все. Очень жаль, что такой большой мастер рано ушел из жизни. Он прожил всего 75 лет. Хотелось бы, конечно, чтобы он творил и работал больше, потому что его искусство действительно приносит радость и приносит ощущение полноты жизни. И хочется поблагодарить Кею, дочку мастера, за то, что она организовала такую выставку. Она проделала громадную работу, и она замечательный человек и замечательная дочь. Честь ей и хвала. Я ее поздравляю с этой прекрасной выставкой.
Нам очень повезло, что мы познакомились с Durdy Bayramovым. Мы совершенно случайно с ним познакомились летом 2012 года. Durdy необыкновенный человек, и с ним необыкновенно было интересно общаться. Он много рассказывал про свое искусство и как он видит окружающий мир вокруг себя. Он прекрасно знал историю искусства, и каждое своего полотна, в его полотнах можно найти такие связи с мировым искусством. Хотя это, конечно, был художник, воспитанный советской живописью. Он очень уважал Павла Коренева и очень много принял от его традиции. И вообще от традиции именно русской реалистической живописи. Это был необыкновенный человек. Он был очень добрый, чистый, искренний. И очень любил людей, которые окружали его, любил свою семью. Вообще любил жизнь. И вот эта любовь к жизни, она чувствуется в его картинах. И очень жаль, что он ушел от нас. И очень жаль, очень жаль.
Вы знаете, он написал потрясающий ваш портрет. Вы не расскажете, в 2 словах, как он вам предложил позировать для этого портрета?
Это произошло совершенно случайно. Он предложил сначала написать портрет моего мужа. Муж отказался, зная, насколько это сложно, наверное, подозревая тяжелый труд. и сказал: напишите портрет моей жены. И таким образом он спросил меня, согласна ли я. Ну, конечно, это большая честь, если такой великий художник предлагает написать его портрет. Я согласилась и не знала, что на самом деле это такое. На самом деле это очень сложно сидеть, не двигаясь, несколько часов подряд. Durdy в общении был очень милый, любезный, но когда он работал, он был чрезвычайно строг. И если вдруг поза менялась, он сразу же показывал кисточкой: голову на место, пальцы на место, плечо наверх, плечо вниз. Был очень строг. Но это было очень интересно смотреть на, как он работает. У Анны Ахматовой есть такие строки: «О, если б знали вы, из какого ссора рождаются стихи», и вот это было то, что я наблюдала. Краски на палитре, кисточки, и вдруг с полотна проступают черты. Это очень интересно было смотреть. И, в общем, хотя это было сложно сидеть, и поэтому, наверное... Но Durdy не искал какой-то сиюминутности. Он сразу проникал внутрь человека. И если вот смотреть на другие портреты, не на мой только, то он видел эту сущность человеческую. И, конечно, это очень интересно.
Вы знаете, вот некоторые говорят слово «сущность», а некоторые говорят «душу». Как вы считаете, вот он уловил часть вашей души в этом портрете?
Вы знаете, он что говорил? Он говорил, что когда люди смотрят на себя в зеркало, они не видят себя. Теперь, когда я смотрю на себя в зеркало, я вижу не себя. Я иногда вижу портрет Durdy. Уловил ли он или не уловил, мне сложно сказать. Но иногда я вижу в своем лице эти черты, которые он написал.
Hi everybody, I wanted to first and foremost thank you all for coming to the first solo exhibition by artist Durdy Bayramov in Canada. This is a very special evening for us tonight, and we're honored to have very esteemed guests with us, such as Councillor Jay Robinson, who is with us tonight. Hello Jay. Hello. As well as other esteemed guests, such as ambassadors and council generals with us. And it is also a very special night for our hostess, and my dear friend Kea Bayramov, daughter of Durdy Bayramov. She has poured her heart and soul into this exhibition. There she is right over there in the gray dress with husband Mohammed. And she has really prepared for this exhibition. Notice it has been very difficult for her in terms of just losing her father 4 months ago to liver cancer. She has really had this cathartic experience of putting this exhibition together with over 250 paintings of his. We acknowledge that artist Durdy Bayramov has traveled through a road laden with hardships. However, tonight is about celebrating his creative zeal, his love for art, as well as his many accomplishments in academia. His passion for the arts has earned him many awards and accolades, including People's Artist of Turkmenistan, awarded in 1991, as well as Academician of the Kyrgyzstan Academy of Art in 1998. The ambassador of Turkmenistan, Murat Orazov, who was unable to attend due to distance, requested that we share his regards with you all on his behalf. And this is on behalf of the ambassador. Dear ladies and gentlemen, greetings from Washington. Thank you so much for coming to the exhibition of our preeminent Turkmen artist, Durdy Bayramov. I had the privilege of knowing him personally, and am very pleased that his daughter Kea Bayramov has been able to assemble the best examples of his work for exhibition in your wonderful city, Toronto. I am especially touched by the fact that she will donate the proceeds from this exhibition to the Canadian Cancer Society's Research Institute. The government of Turkmenistan, with the enthusiastic support of President Gurbanguly Berdimuhamedov, are much attuned to the cultural exchanges between nations. Last year, we held Cultural Days of Turkmenistan in Washington, D.C. and New York City to celebrate the 290th anniversary of our great Turkmen poet, Maktum Veli Fargi. Turkmenistan is eager to bring our rich culture to the attention of the international community and to learn from our brethren about the world culture everywhere, and Canada in particular. Once again, thank you very much for coming to witness the transcendent works of our dear friend Durdy Bayramov. Our country has demonstrated our appreciation for the highly esteemed Bayramov when he was bestowed with the Medal for the Motherland, for the love of the motherland in 2008 by the President of Turkmenistan. In parting, I once again salute Durdy Bayramov and extend from all the people of Turkmenistan our eternal friendship with Canadians. Now, to the beautiful host of this evening, Kaya Bayramov.
Thank you very much for all of you who find the time and come for the opening of the exhibition. Honestly, I had no time to prepare my speech, okay, because I was so busy organizing this, but I will just say a few words. Me and my dad, we was start to prepare this exhibition together. But 4 months ago, 14th of February, he passed away from the liver cancer. It's very difficult time for us, for our family, and we decided to, first time in Canada, to do the exhibition and to show people from Toronto, Canadians, wonderful work of my father. It's not maybe because he is my father, but I know he was really talented artist. I want to say thank you for all of you, especially people who helped me to do this exhibition. And it will not be possible if these people will not be around me. I want to say thank you for Walter, Ella, Zenko, Dmitry, and Zhenya Gretsky. They helped me so much with the exposition and with everything, with the writing. And I want to say thank you for this beautiful lady, very tough. I can say she is the curator, Leanne Seaman. And my special thanks for Roger from Kemp's Frame. He did a really great job. You can see all this frame done by him. Thanks so much. Yeah. I want to say thank you for Captain Printing. Thank you very much. Yeah. I want to say thank you for my family. My special thanks is going to my husband. Without him, I wouldn't do this all. Thank you very much once again for coming.
Thank you.
Sorry. It's understandable, Kaya. And finally, we would like to ask Ms. Councilor Robinson to come down and say a few words for us. Thank you. You're welcome.
Well, thank you very much for inviting me. I am the City Councillor for Ward 25, Don Valley West, which is one of the nicest neighborhoods and parts of Toronto. And I have to say this is intoxicating tonight, absolutely intoxicating. It is not the wine, it is the incredible art. I'm just absolutely blown away by what I've seen tonight, the depth of talent that your father had. And to showcase this and to share this with Toronto is very special. So on behalf of the City Council, of City Hall, on behalf of Toronto, thank you for this beautiful gift that you've given Toronto to share your father's work. I know his early days were very challenging. If you haven't read this beautiful, just outside the door, there's a beautiful description of his life. Please read that. It's very captivating and moving. And this man was obviously a very special individual with huge talent. And I'm only sorry I didn't get to meet him. But I'll tell you, I'm very proud that he lived in Ward 25, Don Valley West, as I said, right here in one of the nicest parts of the city. So I just wanted to say art is such an important part of our life. I started an event called Nuit Blanche, which celebrates contemporary art in Toronto, and I've always really tried to make sure that City Council is supporting the arts, because when you see exhibitions like this, it's breathtaking, it's moving, it's transformative to each of us as individuals. So on behalf of the City of Toronto, I want to thank your family. Kaya, I think you've curated this, and that's unbelievable that you've done this. I keep going into yet another room of fantastic, spectacular art. So it's lovely that you've shared this with us, and we're sorry that you've lost such an important man in your life. But now his legacy will live on through this exhibition, and congratulations and thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jay, for your words of encouragement. In honor of this life that's been cut short by liver cancer, we're actually selling limited edition prints, as well as limited edition giclée prints that will be on sale in our gift shop. And all the proceeds tonight will be going to the Canadian Cancer Society. And we have a representative here with us tonight, Mr. Sasha Mikna. Where you are. There you are, Sasha. So Sasha's going to say just a few words for us as well.
Thank you so much. Again, my name is Sasha Mikna. I'm here from the Canadian Cancer Society. And I'm really pleased to be able to be here to celebrate the life and the artwork of your father. So first of all, thank you so much. The Canadian Cancer Society is a national community-based organization of volunteers whose mission is the eradication of cancer and the enhancement of quality of life for people living with cancer. And we achieve our mission by funding life-saving cancer research, by advocating for healthy public policy, and by providing information and support to those living with cancer. And we wouldn't be able to do things like that without the support of wonderful people like you. Again, a very challenging time, and sadly cancer is the reason why we're here, but we're also here to celebrate the life of your father. So thank you again for having me here. Thank you for your support in the fight against cancer. I hope everybody here enjoys the evening.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sasha. And just as another thing to tell you all, we have a raffle, so you can all just put your name down and put your name into the bowl that we have prepared. And one of you will win the raffle and win a limited edition print. So please, signed by the artist too, so it's well worth it to go for it. So please feel free, and you'll be chosen after once the exhibition is done on July 4th. And lastly but not least, we have artist Gary Smith. Come on over, Gary, who will also give us a few.
My name is Gary Smith, and first I do want to say it's a fantastic show. The framing, the arrangement of what paintings are beside what paintings go in a room is pretty impressive. It really is. I know I've done a lot of shows. I was asked to come by and, in a sense, start off your tour, because I'm hoping you will all go to every room in this house except the staff-only room, and look hard at these paintings. And by showing you my observations to introduce you to the paintings, it will give you a starting point of what to look at and how to experience them in your own way. There are a lot of paintings, but there are bound to be a couple that really make you stop. Durdy was a man who didn't have to think about selling. He had his studio, he had his supplies. He just painted all the time. Yes, and taught. But you can see it in the work. He was never painting to sell. He was painting for himself, and you can see that. And I'm just going to run through very quickly. I think I've been giving a minute and a half. So unlike me, as usual, I'm going to be talking quite quickly here. But the paintings show that they're really authentic. They're genuinely what he wanted to paint and what he was about. And that's pretty rare. It's very tempting living as an artist and starving to start to put a little flourish here or a little mouse down there or something. but this work is very authentic and very genuine, as he's recognized around the world. Let me tell you that at a very young age, his style matured. And if you go around, you're going to see a huge consistency, no matter what his genre was. Very consistent. It doesn't mean that he couldn't paint any way he wanted. This man did know. And I know you can't see it from down there, but if I look at this painting up here, he's given a tribute to 5 Spanish artists that he really admired, and all artists admire from different centuries. The first one is Picasso. You can recognize him, and you can see that he painted Picasso in the style of Picasso. And then just to show off a little bit, he's got Picasso paintings all the way up. You can see the Demoiselle d'Avignon and La Guernica up there, so he could paint like Picasso. We move next to that is Velasco and his paintings. And as he was there, El Greco, who of course wasn't really Spanish, but he lived there, so they painted him from Greece. And Goya, I'm sure you've heard of Goya, and he paints each one of these portraits in the style that that painter did, which is quite an accomplishment. So when you see the way he's painting this way because that's what he wants. He was a man of his time. So if I can go through the 3 kinds, he painted a lot of flowers. Lots of artists paint flowers. I mean, why not? They're pretty, they're colorful, they're free, they make you happy, you walk in the garden, and they're temporary. But if you look at his flowers, my gosh, they're complex. There's something else. And I don't know any other artist to paint flowers like this, because he is using flowers as his way of expressing the turbulence he's seen and the turbulence in his life. So that's something to notice when you're looking and walking by the flowers. And some of them are huge like this. He also did still lifes, and like me, he likes food. You're going to see a lot of paintings of food. I really love the way he paints melons, I really do. But I want you to notice how, instead of having, just think for a moment, if you were a painter and we're going to paint some food, you might put them in a bowl, you might put them on a plate, you could get corny and put them in a cornucopia. You know, that's what food paintings are like. But not with Durdy. He just threw the food out, he scattered it out, and it looks like it was at random, it wasn't. Just threw them out, often on very, very complex patterned textiles. So there's a lot going on. And when you look at them, the compositions are extremely complicated. They're not simple. It's not just a bowl in the middle of some food. They're very complicated. And I challenge you to look at some of them and see if you can't see his language for what he's doing and how he grouped those colors together, and those are brighter to be noticed and to grab your attention and so on. They're very savvy. And finally, I'm a portrait artist, so I want to talk about his portraits very quickly. I've been commissioned to do almost 3,000 portraits, so I feel very qualified to comment on his portraits. You'll just have to hear me and know that what I'm saying is the truth. His portraits are really impressive. First of all, he catches the physical likeness of people. No question about it. I mean, the picture of UK is just, at every age, is just you. The drawing he did of you in Mohammed, I just love that drawing. There's a room of pastels up there, and there's one of Mohammed that, I mean, look at him. It looks like him. It feels gentle like he feels. It's really the essence, which is more a Western, an Eastern tradition. Not just to paint the form, but to get the essence there. His portraits are alive, and he painted people, only painted people he liked. You see, if you're doing commissions, and maybe you'd be tempted to paint people you don't like. It's not a good idea, because every time you paint, you put yourself in that painting, and if you don't like that subject, you're in trouble. So he painted only people he really liked, and I'll stop on, there are 2 portraits of you, that there is so much affection in those portraits. He captured that moment of what he looked like, what he felt like. You'll see him at this age, he's got the confidence that shows in that painting. He did it not in a way that rendered it photographically and spent hours. He did it with big, broad, really look at them. Stop and look at these portraits. With big, broad brushes, big strokes, very, just the essence, just what he needed, and he captured all of that. So he painted these with love, and he is sharing that love with you when you look at those paintings. Folks, that's art. That's art. And yes, he's gone, but those paintings will live on forever. And you'll see those people him when he was younger, him now. It's pretty awesome, and I really tip my hat to him. I'm going to leave you with one final talk, because I was doing a minute and a half. I'm probably over. I'm talking as fast as I can go. And that is a quote by Robert Genn, who died about 4 days ago, and much loved. And he said that as long as there is art, the meaning of life will be remembered. And I think this is proof. So to your dad.
Thank you, everybody, and enjoy the paintings. And like Gary said, please take some time and enjoy them all. And have a great evening.